YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 12 in the Pokémon Blaze Black 2 Redux Edition playthrough. As you can see, we are currently chilling here on the village bridge and listening to this beautiful music that we added to the soundtrack by talking to the 4 different characters here on the route. Now this is one of the coolest things in all of Pokemon, not just in Unova. We talked about this kind of in depth, and also I couldn't remember how to activate it from back in the day, but we kind of covered this in depth in the previous episode in part 11, so I'm not going to talk about it too much and how to do it here, but basically you just got to run around and talk to 4 different NPCs, and each one of them adds something to the track. I know I'm kind of talking over it, but if you can hear it, this is really cool. And it's a nice story the way it adds depth to exactly what's going on here in the Pokemon universe. So anyways, today in part 12, as some of you know, and for those who don't, the village bridge is located just outside of town for Opelucid City. Now, Opelucid is the home to the 7th gym in this variation of Unova, and it's of course the Dragon-type gym. Now, I just wanted to preface that because if you take a look at the team here, we need to talk about a couple things today, and the reason why I'm probably not going to go after the gym badge today, because we would probably not win the fight. Actually, I'll guarantee you we wouldn't. Look at this squad here, okay? This is the squad we've been using for, the last like 5 episodes at this point, ever since we acquired all the Mons. Are these 6 Pokemon very, very good? Yes, everybody knows that. However, what are the 4 things that make Pokemon good in battle? Natures, abilities, stats, actually 5 things, and then movesets and hold items, okay? Those are the 5 things that make Pokemon good. Nature's, abilities, stats, we have that covered. But the latter 2, the movesets and the hold items, atrocious. Top to bottom, across the board, any way you want to slice it up. So, let's go ahead and do a little team check here. But it's a Dragon-type gym that we're about to challenge for the 7th badge, right? We have no Fairy moves, no Ice moves, and no Dragon moves anywhere. Therefore, if we walked into that gym, we stand no chance. Just like we did when we went after the 6th badge against Skyla. We tried it anyway for fun, knowing that we basically had no chance. We would have had to get really lucky, and we didn't. And this would be even worse if we tried to battle Drayden today, so I don't see a point. And therefore, we're going to spend a majority of the episode kind of walking around, getting some hold items, getting some TMs, and time permitting, if we have enough time left on the clock, we'll go after it. But, you know, knowing I'm on a time restriction, probably not possible today. So here's our starter, the Bold Nature Samurott with a muscle band. Okay. With the moveset of Aqua Jet, Razor Shell, Sacred Sword, and Sucker Punch. This is actually not bad across the board, but we need some kind of Ice move or Dragon move on this guy, which we might be able to get today. Next up here, we have the Sassy Amoonguss with the Miracle Seed. Oh, that's the wrong button. And Amoonguss has regen, Worry Seed, Mega Drain, Body Slam, and Clear Smog. You know, and I don't think I need to say anything else about that. Here's the Adamant Darm with the Life Orb. I would rather have a Scarf on this, and I think I know how to get one. Actually, I do know how to get one today. So for now, we've had Life Orb because it is Sheer Force as well. And we got Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, Low Sweep, and EQ. We need Rock Slide U-Turn on this guy in order for it to be effective. I do have a plan of how to get that as well, so stay tuned. Here we have the Hardy Brav with the Silk Scarf. Rocking the moveset of Brave Bird, Night Slash, Quick Attack, and Strength. Also has Defiant as well. This thing's pretty strong. It's not a great moveset, but it's okay to get by. Next up here, we got the Bold Jellicent with the Wide Lens. And the moveset of Hex, Recover, Surf, and Will-O-Wisp. We're going to go back to the move tutor today to get Icy Wind on this and at least, you know, give us somewhat of an ice attack to deal damage on the dragons. And finally, the last member of the squad is the Crocodile, the Naughty Nature, holding the Hard Stone. Which is, you know, it's something. And we got the moveset of Crunch, Smackdown, Home Claws, and EQ. And Krook has Intimidate, of course, so... You know, trust me, I've been competitively battling Pokemon for over 20 years. In a vanilla playthrough of any Pokemon region, these movesets here are kind of where you would be by the time you have like the 4th, 5th gym badge. But you can kind of carry these movesets all the way through to like the 8th gym in a vanilla version, because the opponent's movesets are also pretty bad. So you can kind of get by not having the optimal sets or hold items on these mons. The issue with what we're playing here in Blaze Black 2 Redux is this is a difficulty hack, essentially. So the reason why we've been catching so many L's in this playthrough is because all of our opponents have fully juiced up movesets, and even if their Pokemon are not as strong, they have the power to compensate for that with better attacks than we do, so. Let's go ahead and head into Opelucid City here and kind of see what goes down, and if we have like a clear path to the gym. We might have to deal with Team Plasma shenanigans, I don't know. But after we tag this Pokemon Center as a fly location, because we haven't been into the city yet, then we're going to do, I was going to say a little bit of backtracking, but actually quite a lot. And we're going to go grab some TMs and hold items and stuff like that. A lot of times they say getting in competitive ruins the casual games. It definitely puts a different perspective on it, right? Because, oh, we still have a whole nother route. My brain is so wired for competitive, I don't really understand the pacing of a casual playthrough. And, you know, sometimes I'm too over-leveled, sometimes I'm under-leveled. Because I don't know what to expect from these, like, random scrubs that we battle. So it's weird, it's weird. Oh, okay, I thought she was going to battle us. The ranger definitely going to want these hands. Tried to snake by. Whatever. I train my body and mind by standing under a waterfall. You sound like Chuck from Johto. Someone suggested the name Pringles for Jellicent. That's true. That's a great nickname. Yeah, we gotta nickname the rest of these fools. Okay. Not a great matchup, but I'm gonna stay in anyway. Also, one thing to keep in mind is the levels in the Pokemon here. So I'm actually just gonna go out to Krook. Brave and Darm are already 59, and while I did not look up the team for Drayden, I have been looking up the level cap for all the gym leaders because just for fun, we're trying to stay within level cap, even though this is not like a Nuzlocke or something like that where we have level restrictions. But just to make sure we're not too OP and easily dominating these fights, which again, I probably should overlevel. But to make it a little spicy, I'm not going to do that. So Drayden's level cap is 61, and therefore we already have two Pokemon at 59, so I need to do my best to bob and weave as many trainers as I can today, so that we don't get everybody or anybody to 62 on the team. Yeah, that's true, Jazzy, that's true. I mean, I just know all the ins and outs of battling, so you know, I know what you can do with a team that has attacks, but if we're running around with Smackdown and Body Slam, Mega Drain, Amoonguss, like, it doesn't help me in a battle, you know? So, but I'm not, it's my fault, right? I've had all the opportunities to fully prepare a moveset. I'm gonna Earthquake this Dodrio now. So the funny thing about being on time restrictions and doing these streams like before work is that normally in a casual playthrough, we would spend time, we would go exploring all the routes, pick up all the items. Had we done that, I would have the hold items, I would have the TMs. But the problem is I'm kind of like bum rushing through the region, and I'm missing all the good items here. I think this is actually Grass Fairy, by the way. So we'll go Amoonguss. I don't want to go Braviary because it's too high level. So it's my fault. I should have taken this playthrough slower. And, you know, talked to everybody, picked up all the items, you know, stuff like that. Had we done that, I mean, as anybody who plays Pokemon, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you do stuff like that, like, we probably don't lose to Skyla first try. Like, we wouldn't have fought her till episode 14 instead of back in, like, part 9, but it would have ensured that I would have had the juice and a team prepared to beat her on the first try. So I wish I'd handled this playthrough better and taken it slower. That's long story short. It's kind of what I'm getting at here. But it's all good. Because again, I could care less about losing these fights. It doesn't matter. I talk about that all the time. For me, what I'm trying to do... Oh, foul play. It might actually help if Drayden has Dragon Dance or Swords Dance Mons. Let's take that over Body Slam. That's not bad. What I'm trying to do with these playthroughs is keep a good pace, right? And Fura's Intimidate. I don't know if we've seen one yet in this playthrough. Okay, it's last Pokemon. Probably just go back Crocodile. So I don't care less about the losses. Again, I feel bad for people that watch these streams and also for people watching in the future on YouTube because, you know, they expect to click on the video and see a good pace, right? Where we just travel through the game. But because I'm like speed running it and I'm not taking my time to prepare, we're traveling this way. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Right? And for the viewer, that's going to be very annoying to watch because it's like, dude, I'm watching you battle Cole Rest for the 5th time in a row. Like, what are we doing here? And then people are going to click off the video on YouTube, and that's what I feel bad about. So, great. There's the ass pear berry. Shoutouts to the pear in chat. So, I mean, it is what it is, and I've learned from my mistakes in this playthrough. So, hopefully, when we do stuff like this in the future, hopefully I'll keep a better pace and slow down a little bit. I need a hyper potion Krook, by the way. Just in case. Best berry in the game. Alright. Let's get in there. So I did do some homework last night in terms of where our... You know, how do we get some juice today? This is a juicer of an episode, but not in terms of length of time. This is going to be a juicer in terms of acquiring power for the squad, so that's another bad matchup, but no, I probably shouldn't. But realistically, I don't have much to hit this guy anyway. Let's go for Razor Shell, see if we get a cheeky defense drop. You prefer the Akaberry for your bugs? Okay, that was a bad idea. I did my homework last night in terms of where can I go find some of these items, so that way we don't spend so much time looking it up. We're just running around grabbing them. I don't know exactly where these items are, but I do know the routes essentially. So I really don't have an ice move, and it's hurting here. So in addition to that, I have also been grinding this game since the last time I played it for a couple different things. So let's talk about this before we end up spending this currency essentially. And that is for both battle points and shards, right? Because in this game, the move tutors, we can only access 2 of the 4 move tutors based on where we are. But it's okay because the 2 move tutors we can get to have all the good attacks. The last couple aren't that great. So today we're gonna go trade in some shards for some new attacks. Now the way you get shards is really easy. You just run around and encounter the dust clouds inside of the caves, right? Earthquake this, but I know it'll live. It's whatever. So I spent quite a bit of time in the caves just running around in circles, and I almost actually took it out. And I got a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch of shards, but I got enough shards for today. Might need to get more for E4 time. So I spent time grinding for shards. In addition to that, I also spent quite a bit of time in the battle subway, just battling random trainers in there, right, and earning, why do you have Ice Beam? And earning, battle points. Because there is also, well, in the battle subway and also the PWT, the Pokemon World Tournament, you can trade in those battle points for hold items. And, bad matchup too, but let's see how much we could do with a Mega Drain. Go for Swords Dance so I can foul play that ass. We're not living 2 acros anyway. Oh, actually, maybe. Oh, that's a decent chunk. Let's go, Amoongus. Although he's going to be a Poison Heal. Ooh, we would live another EQ, but not another acro. Oh, we almost took it out right there. That's crazy. Let's see if Amoongus can do this. So, I have quite a bit of battle points. I saw that, I went to the vendor to see what they were selling, and I saw that the choice items were 24. Like, choice items and Focus Sash, so I grinded up to 72 battle points so I could buy 3 of them. We do already have choice specs, but we never found the band and the scarf. And I think I might have messed up. I think I had a chance to acquire them, but I might have messed up because I did things in the wrong order. So, Oh, what? I forgot about this. It was on this route. Please give me a chance to save or walk around it. Hold on. We already failed to catch Cobalion in the previous episode. Let's see if we can get Verizon here. But I know that's not how you say it. Just making a joke about the phone company. Oh, we can actually avoid it? Does it still stay there? Let's go heal real quick and come back. Grimsley? What is this guy doing here? Man, oh man, has my luck run out? Guy's always flipping his coins. What's up, boss? Oops, sorry about that. I didn't see you there. Call me Grimsley. I'm a member of the Elite Four. I guess you could say I'm a bit of a risk taker. This guy also makes a cameo in Alola. It's kind of random. Well, recently I've been having some doubts. I've been considering stepping down from the Elite Four, you see. I had a crushing defeat 2 years ago, and now, that hyper kid defeated me. Ah, what to do? What to do indeed. I've thought about traveling to Alola. The waves there are thrilling. My Sharpedo and I love risking it all, riding on those dangerous waves. Plus, I don't have to watch out for that Marlin while surfing anymore. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'd rather just be gambling, frankly. A rambling, gambling kind of guy. So, kid, you're a trainer, aren't you? Thanks for hearing me out. I found some fossils while surfing. How would that work? You'd have to dive to the bottom of the ocean there. Anyway. But if you were to hang on to them, I'd probably just gamble them away. So you should take them. Okay, the Cover fossil. And the Plume. Breloom is greater than Virizion? Yeah, actually. You ain't wrong. I had to think about that for a second. You're actually right. The future sounds exciting again. See you around then. Or maybe not. Damn. Imagine if he's actually not an Elite Four member in this game. That would be interesting. Okay. Here's Opelucid and here's Iris. See what she's got to say. Yahoo! I haven't seen you since I ran into you in Castelia City. Are you here to battle Grandpa? Exactly. Yep, Opelucid City's gym leader Drayden is my grandpa. We're not really related though. Oh, the gym is that way. Before challenging it, you might want to go to Route 9. Still, your Pokemon really respect you. I feel how much fun your Pokemon are having, even from inside their Pokeballs. Don't be looking at my Pokeballs, Iris. Good luck. Yeah, so, thank you, Jazzy. I got cut off. I was in the middle of trying to explain that, and I got interrupted by Grimsley. So, doing some research about this game, and I was trying to figure out where to find the scarf in the band, right? Apparently, I messed up in how I was handling the Hoenn gym leaders. And I say messed up in terms of... Apparently, because I can't really confirm this now, but you have to talk with them and battle them before the gym leader in each city in order to battle them and then get the choice items from them. But, for example, when we tried to battle Juan, the water type specialist from Hoenn over in Mistralton City, I don't know because I can't do it now. But I think that's how you would have got a free choice scarf. If we battled Juan, or was it Wallace? I think it was Juan. We could teach Braviary Fly and go back there, so we'd have to start flying around anyway. I think that's how we would have got the choice scarf, but I say that I messed up because we can't battle him now, so I don't actually know the answer to that. And had we tried before fighting Skyla, I think it actually would have worked. But the buff weather trio guys are worse? That's cap. Landorus is literally top 5 best Pokemon ever created. Landorus T, specifically. Thundurus and Tornadus, I'll give you that. Those are kind of funky dudes, but ain't no way we're saying that about Lando T. That's actually the GOAT. I'll just spray another Repel, why not? But do I have a... I threw a quick ball last time at the other guy. Where the ball's at? Oh, they're in here, right? Okay, we have 4 quick balls, but like if we fail on a quick ball on Virizion, then I'd have to like reset the emulator, and I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe we'll come back for this at the end. No, Landorus is literally top 5 best Pokemon they ever created. That's not a joke. Okay. So here, for example, let me go back to Mistralton here. And just kind of show you guys something about Juan. So, we saw him in the Pokemon Center, obviously, when we first arrived here. But I was like, yeah, I'm just going to save this for after Skyla type thing. But now if we talk to him, he's chilling here with the Crawdaunt. All he says is come to the PWT. So, apparently, if I'm understanding right, when I was reading up about this game, you have to do the Hoenn gym leaders before the Unovan ones. So again, I said apparently like 25 times because I can't confirm that, as now it's too late. Okay, so let's start going after some of this stuff here. Let me pull up the webpage. So what did I want to go after first? Well, okay. Because I was grinding at the battle subway, we do now have battle points to spend. So we can actually spend them at the PWT. It doesn't have to be at the... Let's fly down here. You can spend them at the subway or here. It's the same thing in both places. But let's jump in here and buy some choice items. Because again, we only have the choice specs. I think that was in Driftvale City when we battled Norman. The normal gym leader from Hoenn. I believe. Okay, so there you go. You can see I got 72 points after all that grinding that I did. And if we come down here... We gotta have a scarf, man. I don't know who... Probably gonna put this on Darm. I don't know yet, but... We gotta make sure we have something that can outspeed. And also something that can live a hit from full. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this as well. And then, because I don't have the band yet either, I think the band might have been if we would have fought Flannery, maybe in Nimbasa City. I forget, I looked these up last night, but it was... I think band was in Nimbasa, so had we fought Flannery with her Torkoal before doing the gym leader, Elisa, then that's how we probably would have got banned, so... I'm gonna buy all 3 of these. Now we have all 3 choice items now, because we already had specs, and we got a sash. So we have a fighting chance. We still don't have movesets though. So we gotta go spend some shards here. Let's see. Braviary Fly. So Lentimos Town, I believe, is where we trade in the... Oh, actually Driftvale's the red shards. Lentimos is for the blue ones. We're right here next to Driftvale. Let's actually just walk over here. Because we do got the shards now. Again, it's really easy to do, especially in an emulator like this, because I just put the thing into speed up mode and I run around into the dust clouds. Like, yeah, sometimes you get wild Pokemon and stuff, but for the most part, it's just shards, one of the 4 random colors. All right, how many do I have? 35 red ones. I don't know what we can get with this, but oh, Ice Punch and Dual Chop. Dual Chop's not great, but dragon coverage is not bad. Never mind. Nobody learns Dual Chop. And actually, nobody's going to learn Ice Punch, too. But you got to check, because in games like this, maybe Samurott, maybe Crocodile, maybe Darm could get Ice Punch. You never know. Obviously, they don't normally, but... Ah, dang it. Oddly enough, wasn't Covet... Covet's Fairy. Covet's normally 60 base power normal. But in this game, we saw it on somebody before. Oh, I think it was T-Pair. Yeah, it learned this. Let's see, I might... It learned this leveling up, but we said no at the time because we didn't need a fairy move. But that's what it was. Because, I mean, you think about 60 base power move, if it is super effective, you double the base power. So it's a 120 base power fairy move, you know, against dragons where it is super effective, which is, if they're Dragon Steel or something, it wouldn't be, but... Maybe I think about this, but I mean... We could take it over Sucker. We could get all this stuff back with, Let's go ahead and take Covet over Sucker Punch, because we have Jet as well. Which realistically, I should probably delete Jet for the Dragon Gym, but we'll take that for now. But that's all we can do here. So let's go. Let's go do the blue shard tutor. Again, I'm gonna try to full send it for Drayden today, but I don't know how long this is gonna take. Because going after TMs is gonna take a little bit too. Okay. And the move tutor was just, there's only like 2 houses in this whole town, so I'm pretty sure it was in this one, yeah. This is how we get Icy Wind for Jellicent. What else is in here, though? Hyper Voice, Electro Web. Earth Power, but I don't think we have anybody who can learn Earth Power. Oh, Dragon Pulse. Well, yeah, see? Damn. This is a good team, but not a good team for Drayden, because nobody can learn any Dragon moves. Like, I'm not putting Dragon Pulse on Krook. There's no way. There is a Dragon TM that we're going to go after, though. It's not a good one, but it's something. Okay, we need Icy Wind for Jellicent, though. And that's it, right? Dark Pulse. Yeah. There's good moves in here. Dark Pulse, Earth Power, but... Oh, we ain't got nobody that can learn these. Well, I'm gonna need Surf, but... I guess I'll delete Recover for now, but we probably delete Surf before we go into the gym. But we need this to go get some TMs here. Okay, on to the next one. Now, we need to go to the Mistralton Cave, which we have not been to yet. We went through the Clay Tunnel. We went through Chargestone Cave, obviously. And Twist Mountain's blocked off. But if we go... It's really hard to navigate the map. If we go to the Mistralton Cave, there's actually 2 really good TMs in there, so... We're going to do that by flying back to Driftvale, I guess. It's just there, I should have just done this. And this is how we find, apparently, both Rock Slide and Dragon Tail. Rock Slide we need for 3 of our Pokemon. Because a lot of Dragon types are Dragon Flying, right? Not all, obviously, but like, I feel like half the Dragons are like Dragon Flying, at least all the pseudos. So Rock Slide for Darm, for Brave, and for Crocodile would be pretty good. And maybe somebody can learn Dragon Tail. So, where's my repels at? That's the wrong way, they're at the top. Now this place does, there's 2 ways to get to... Why did I had every chance to avoid that. I guess we could take it out, why not? Well, we have the rare candies, so I don't need to level up via wild Pokemon. We'll take the defense EVs, why not? Gotta watch the Dust Clouds. Now, we were in here for so long looking for Clay for no reason before taking on his gym, so I fought every single trainer in here, but although we didn't have strength the first time we were in here, so what is down here then? Oh, there's a couple oh, it's just Lord Helix. Never mind. Is this Dome? It is Dome. Okay. Alright, let's go up here, and I think this was the one that led into Mistralton, but we turned around last time. What's up with the black lines? It's like one of those intense like anime moments where it's like, whoa! What am I looking at here? Anyway. So there's a couple TMs in here. Oh. There's Dragon Tail. Okay. We need to find Rock Slide in here more importantly, but Dragon Tail's still good. Whoops. So 60 base power, 95, and it sends them out, right? So that's not bad. We can stop setup sweepers that Drayden might have. And T-Para learns this along with Krook, so... maybe we use this over Covet, honestly. Yeah, exactly. This cave has the anime aura. For real. Interesting. Okay, we'll teach that when we get in the gym, but I guess we might as well take that over Covet just to send wild Pokemon out of the battle. Or maybe we do both. Maybe we do both. Is this guy a spinner? Of course not. I'll have to fight him. Okay. Now, obviously, the other way to get to this route is if you're at the entrance to the Chargestone Cave, I guess the southern entrance to it, right? Not the Mistralton entrance. But if you're at the southern entrance to Chargestone, you just surf across the water. Why does this have Intimidate? You just surf across the water to get over here. I'm gonna Intimidate it back and then hit it with a rock move here. So let's see, I got about 45 minutes left at most. There's a chance, there's a chance. But we'll see. Again, I'm trying to avoid... I need to look for Rock Slide in here. I don't know where it is. But I'm going to try to avoid all the trainers because we also have to fight trainers inside the gym to get to Drayden. And I really hope there's no Team Plasma stuff before the gym. I'm pretty sure Jazzy said that was after, but we're about to find out. So apart from this, what else did I want to go after? Oh, I wanted to go after leftovers. But I would need your guys' help for that. Actually, because I don't know. I know where the leftovers are, right? Because I looked it up. But I don't know how to get to this spot in Castelia City. It's kind of a cheeky little spot. So I don't know if any of you guys know how to get there. Oh, a link cable? Let's go. I mean, we don't need that, but that's actually really cool that we showcased it for anybody that might want to play this game. Can I get... Let's hope it's a shard. Okay, nice. I didn't know if I could go around that, but I couldn't. I know the spinning trainers. Are any of you guys like a Unova expert? Do you know much about the Castelia City sewers? Because we have to find a cheeky little back alley accessed from the Castelia sewers in order to get leftovers in this game. So I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys out there are experts on the sewer system. But if anybody knows how to, it's like a back alley where there's like a crocodile spray painted on the wall and some thugs to battle. I think that's where we would find leftovers in this game. Let's go check this one first. Okay, there's Rock Slide. Not bad. You know what? I'm not even going to explore in here anymore. Let's use an escape rope, but I don't actually have an escape rope. Oh, I just picked one. What am I saying? I was going to say, like, something in my mind told me escape rope. It's because we literally just found it. That's why escape rope popped into my head, but in the moment I forgot. Do you know a lot about this region? We could try to go look for leftovers real quick, but or even the well, both Rocky Helmet or Black Sludge for Amoonguss, and then Lefties for Jellicent. The wide lens is fine. Miracle Seed Amoonguss is like the most pointless thing of all time, though. Let me go ahead and teach Rock Slide to some of these mons here. Oh, and we need U-turn for Darm too. But yeah, Rock Slide U-turn for sure. I would probably get rid of Earthquake for this fight. I don't know. But if we go Scarf, we don't need U-turn on Darm. U-turn's not really going to do damage against the dragons, but it's on a Scarf mon, it's always nice to have to switch out on a bad matchup. We're also putting this on Krook though. And we might as well put it on Brave too, because we're not going to be able to get Dragon Ice or Fairy moves on Braviary. So why not? Even though in most instances we'd probably would just spam Brave Bird. And this, instead of... We're about to put the Choice Band on Bro instead of... Oh man. Well, we'd have to... I'm just going to delete quick attack. We're going to go banded Brav, so we won't be able to quick attack anyway. And we're just going to spam Brave Bird or Rock Slide and try to get one-shots. We'll see. Okay. Before I even go there, let me look up... Is Black Sludge, or even more importantly, Rocky Helmet, available? Rocky Helmet's at the Pokemon World Tournament? Okay. Let's go talk to all the NPCs at the Pokemon World Tournament and see if we could find... Oh. Again, I'm flying... It's 10 steps downward, and I'm flying all the way there because I'm that lazy. Ain't nobody got time to walk that far. Let's talk to all the NPCs and see if we can find the Rocky Helmet here. I'm not gonna read all the context though, because it would take too long. The vendors, I don't... Oh, level up moves. That might help as well, but... And this is like, yeah, move deleter. Okay. I don't think the vendors are going to sell the helmet. I feel like it's just a random person going to give it to us. What's up, Grandma? Okay. Hydro cannon and stuff. Pledge moves. Okay. There it is. Okay. Wait a minute. Why does Bro have a Garchomp? It's kind of intense. Okay, Amoonguss needs Rocky Helmet. Or if leftovers are too hard to find, what about Black Sludge? Black belts, black glasses, Black Sludge in the Castelia sewers. Where normally leftovers are, in this game it's changed from leftovers to Black Sludge, which checks out. But now that means the leftovers are situated elsewhere, but it's also related to the sewers. Okay. Do you know much? You guys are on one today. That's pretty good right there. You're making me laugh. Okay. Let's head to the sewers and see if we can figure this out. The only issue with doing this is there's a lot of trainers down here, so it's going to be pretty cringe. We'll do our best to avoid them all. So again, we got 17 repels. The Black Sludge is going to be down here in the sewers, but the leftovers apparently are... We have to resurface into some back alley. If I'm understanding the lore correctly. Which is definitely not this, but let's just check this again anyway. Oh, right, because this led to the cave. Yeah. So again, because the water level is not lowered, I don't even know if we can fully explore this. We kind of have to come back here in different months of the year. Right, we already checked this place out. There was nothing here. We need to find something else like that, like another set of stairs, which I don't know if we can. Unless the water's... Oh, we can surf, though. Oh, we weren't able to surf last time. Maybe we try this. Oh, Flame Orb. That would have been nice if that was a Black Sludge, but it's too bad we don't have a Gutsmon. But see, like this, we can't pass this unless the water level was lowered. No joke, I might have to just change the date on the computer in real time. And dude, I ain't got time for you, old man with the gray mustache. I wonder what would happen if I changed the date on the computer, because it ties to the in-game, right? Would the water all of a sudden just disappear off the map? We might have to try to do something funny here. Okay. These mons are low level, so it actually doesn't matter. We're not going to risk breaking level cap. Alright, Felix with the Cinchino. Let's keep exploring. If we could find either Black Sludge or Lefties, I might use them both. But realistically, one of the two defensive Pokemon would get a helmet. The other one would get a passive recovery. Oh, we might... Okay. This is a little cheeky being able to surf. We might be able to check everything. Okay. So water level doesn't actually matter then. I don't think. Of course you're blocking an item. Let's fight this guy too then. I kind of just want to see if we can figure out how to resurface somewhere else and actually find the leftovers, just out of curiosity. Because we'll need those for E4 anyway, probably. I'm gonna go for Covet. I want to see the animation here. Now again, if you guys can think of nicknames for all 5 of the other Pokemon besides Samurott, like right now, we can go do that. Although I'd have to find the... I don't think that's actually just in a Pokemon Center. We can go do that before the gym. If not, though, you know, no rush. I know you guys listed a couple nicknames while we've been going here, but... Of course, you get the static. We can always do it at some point. Like, it'd be nice to have them all nicknamed for the Elite Four. So... Whatever y'all are thinking, man. You guys come up with the better nicknames than me. Yeah, King K. Rool. For Krook, and then also the Pringles guy. P-Jab's not bad. It's not good, but it's... That could be good for later. Interesting. I should also heal that paralysis. What a nothing burger dead end that is. A rare bone, okay. Let me heal off that para real quick. Does the Pringles man have an actual name, or is it just Pringles? Because obviously that's a perfect one for Jellicent. Really? We have to go right through this? Stunfisk. But yeah, King K. Rool, that's a great call, Jazz, because it's... Really? It's fitting considering we're doing the Donkey Kong playthrough right now. Oh, Name Raider's actually in Castelia? Kind of fire. That's right. Isn't like, maybe like top... Dude, they gotta stop with these wild Pokemon spawns in the water. This is really cringe. He's in one of the buildings in like the top side of the city, I think. I don't think he was in the bottom half. Please do not pop up another little puddle. Dude. It's a one-lane road here. You can't, you know what I mean? We can't go left, we can't go right. We gotta go right through them. Julius Pringles? That's fire. I don't know about character limitation if that would fit, but I'm so down if that fits. I didn't realize that the sewers were this sprawling. There's a lot going on down here. Oh, could this be what I was looking for? Actually, I think it is. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. The thing with the crocodile spray painted on the wall. I think that might be the leftovers. Hey, this is our secret spot. What you gonna do about it, boss? You can't come waltzing in here like you own the place. Oh, yeah? By the way, he just blocked the item. Now I have to go around. Yeah. It's a good call, Banducci. Ain't no way bro's pulling up with a level 50 B. Here we go again. Whatever, Beedrill has -3 physical defense. It has Gunk Shot. Ain't no way I just got squirted with a purple liquid there. Okay. That's great. Thank you, Beedrill. Oh, no defense drop? Bro might actually live Jet. No, he goes down to Jet. Defense drop would have guaranteed it, but he still does. Ain't no way I'm getting sprayed with a purple liquid, right? Wow. Okay. Azu? I might as well just sack this. It's whatever. We got a Moongus for this fool, but I didn't put on the Rocky helmet yet. I should have. That's fine. I hope I don't have to battle all 3 of these chuckleheads. I would assume I do, though. The fact that this guy came walking up to me. Oh, that's just gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. The fact that this guy came pulling up, I think we're gonna have to fight all 3, but I hope we don't. Also, we did find the TM for Mega Drains. You see what I mean? Like, during last episode, we found the TM, I'm sorry, for Giga Drain, and I'm still running around with Mega Drain. It's the same thing with after we beat Clay and got Earthquake. I didn't use it for, like, of course you have this. I didn't use Earthquake till later, you know what I mean? It's like, I keep making mistakes that are ruining the production value here, and I need to be better on this. Why does the Scavalier have Flamethrower? Hello? So I may or may not go after U-turn. Like, we need U-turn for Darm. Oh, that's why it had Flamethrower. Gotcha. We're definitely going to need U-turn for Darm later, but I don't think we need it against the dragon guy. You know, I probably should go get it so I don't forget to get it, like, before the Elite Four, but I'll remember it because whenever I roll Scarf Darm, I always put U-turn on it. Drapion? Send this thing through the ground. This is going to put Darm at 60, though. Gotta be careful here. Okay. .240 physical attack. My goodness. And now all of a sudden I'm way over here when I was just next to the Pokeball. Okay. But you aren't one of us. But I don't mind tough trainers. They are going to do this thing. Okay. This worn out lot is our paradise. We're not going to let some stranger come in and trash the place. I don't get to heal, right? They don't auto heal me. Oh, a double battle? See, okay. We're getting... Yeah. See, now Darm comes out. We're going to get this thing to 61, which I don't want to do, but that's fine. We can clear small Guardy and just blitz slacking. That's fine. You know, any mon that gets to 61, we just can't use it at the gym trainers in the gym, so that's fine. We'll do clear smog for 20%, then we'll take it out with a fire punch. Let's see what else this trainer has, though. Okay, Amoongus. Not bad. Gastro. And still one more mon in the back, so we'll Mega Drain Gastrodon and Fire Punch Guardy to get rid of it. But assuming Gastro would outspeed Amoongus, and assuming it attacks Darm, it'll go down here, but it's actually probably better. Making mistakes does help since it makes people comment. That's true. That's true, Jess. And that's why I'm not, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just understand that, you know, I understand my performance could be better. But again, I'm just trying to find, the right pacing, which is just confusing for me. But again, I'm trying to deliver the best product I can to the people, and I apologize that it's not perfect, you know. I'm doing my best. Let's go Krook here. Getting intimidated on the last mon. But you're right, you're right. Oh, that works out pretty good, actually. We'll foul play if we live a hit, and I'll also go for Rock Slide. Thankfully, I didn't miss. Okay. Rock Slide might actually take it out because Dharma has no defense. Yeah. Okay. Jean-Paul. Alright, who's the big boss in the back? Roxy's cousin? Who is this? Oh, they actually let me grab the item and leave. It was leftovers, okay. So that's what it said in the documentation, that this is where to find leftovers, but I didn't know how to get to this place. Should we saucer up? I mean, we could. Probably means we would not have time for Drayden, though, if I did this. Let's do it. I don't know. We might get a cool item here, so, you know, why not? Although, actually, I'm still here on the documentation page. I might be able to see what this probably is going to be. This is going to be Castelia City. Oh, this is for black glasses, isn't it? I think this will get us a black glasses, which is not very good. It would help Krook, maybe, but... Oh, there's ban Krook. Yeah, there's no value here in fighting that girl. Oh, what is this? Oh, those are the black glasses. So she's probably gonna give me a TM. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can fly out of here, so we don't have to go back through the sewer. Let's go name rate real quick. You can fly. Okay. Nice. So yeah, far left. Do I still have the bicycle and the hotkey? I don't. Really? Oh, I do. It's just a different button? Oh, okay. It's square. I was hitting select on my PS4 controller, but it's the square button. In the coin shop? Yeah, okay. It's this guy. Okay. Let's do this real quick. If you guys have any other ideas, feel free. But if again, no pressure, no rush. Think about it. We got time. Plenty of time before we get to the E4. Let's see what we can fit here. Actually, what am I doing with the controller? Just use the mouse. This is way quicker. Ooh, we could fit the whole thing, huh? Yeah. That actually fits. Okay. Character limitation. Now, Julius Pringles is wild. I love it. I don't know if this will fit, but let's see. I'll just leave my mouse on the screen, whatever. I like the J, though, because Jellison, right? Jellison and Julius. We could just name it Julius as well, but either way. It's just like Julius Peppers. If you know, you know. Great football player. Ooh, okay, so not even close. Julius P? We could do Julius P. Or J Pringles. I kind of like Julius, though. I ain't gonna lie. Old Julius Pringles. Alright. I was trying to see if I could abbreviate both words to kind of make it fit. You know, maybe we'll switch it later, but... If somebody can find a better way to spell it, like Julprng, Julius Pring, you know, something like that. Okay. There we go, there we go. Not bad. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. So, we have some better items. We could at least go clear out the gym trainers, potentially. And can we even walk straight in the gym? Now, you know, Iris said to go to Route 9. So we might have to go on some nonsense side quest even before the gym leader anyway. Right? Nah, yeah, Julius is kind of swaggy. I like that. So let's see if we can at least take out some of the gym trainers and clear the path to Drayden. That'll save time for next episode, but technically I got 20 minutes left, so there is a chance we could get all the way to Drayden. But I don't remember which one of the two puzzles this gym is. If it's the one that goes straight up and down, I think that one's quicker to navigate than the other version of the puzzle where you have to go all the way around the loop and raise and lower the... You both have to raise lower the arms in both puzzles, but this one's way quicker. Oh, he's not even in here. Okay. Are they playing paper football on the table? Dapper Julius? I don't think that'll fit either, but it would be pretty close. Worried about water types? No. Well, don't fret, friend. Just let it hold this. An absorb bulb? Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Sure. Oh, ring target? You got some interesting, Yeah, okay, the raise arms, like, straight linear path is quicker, in my opinion. The other one, it's not that you have to navigate, which takes longer. There's a lot more trainers to fight. This iteration of the gym, if it's the linear path, you only have to fight like 3 trainers. Versus like, I don't know, 6 or 7 trainers in the other one. Maybe even 8. Oh, we can't fit through there. So again, right, I'm doing the same mistake that I've done in this whole playthrough. Instead of talking to all the NPCs in town, potentially getting ice or fairy TMs like Dazzling Gleam, Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, just going right in the gym, you know? Bad idea. This is why I keep losing. But whatever. Okay. This one's way quicker. We do have like double, triple rotation battles too, huh? Yeah, so it's only three fights. Unless you have to do both. Yeah, he's talking about bring some fairy ice and dragon moves with. Yeah, I don't got none of that, man. Oh, we do need a Heartbreaker Charles. Did I miss? We do need to name someone Charles, huh? We should probably put Dragon Tail on somebody. I'm gonna put that on T-Pair over the other one. Over Covet. Although we could have both, right? We could ban this guy. Or we could ban Braviary. Amoonguss... I don't know. I need another attack for Amoonguss too. You can tell I'm getting really excited that I want to full send it for Drayden, but we like only half-ass prep, so it probably wouldn't work out very well. In a weird way, I'm deleting Razor Shell. And we'll get that back later. We could also put Dragon Tail on Crocodile just to give us the option, but I don't think I would ever even click it. I guess we would overwrite Crunch. We just need to have the options here. This theme is fire, by the way. Giga Drain. Again, not really going to help against dragons. See, we don't have anybody that can learn Frost Breath either. Here it is, Giga Drain. 80 base power? That's weird. Julius can learn it too. I'm just going to keep Worry Seed. Okay. Honestly, Darmanitan would make a great Charles in my opinion, but we'll see what Nikki thinks. Because Darmanitan be breaking hearts in Oko and everything. That's what it does. Alright, let's get these new items down here at the bottom. Scarf. Scarf Darm. I'm going to ban Brav. We're going to put the helmet onto Amoonguss. Leftovers onto Jellicent. And I guess by default T-Pair might get the sash then. No, Life Orb. And Krook still has the... Man, Krook need like a citrus. Krook needs some kind of berry, man. I guess, worst thing to worst, we could sash Krook, but where are my berries at? Lum? Not the ass pair. Sash Crocodile is kind of weird, considering like it has Intimidate. But Hardstone is just ass. That's a great idea. HB Charles, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna switch up the leads, kind of anticipating like the double and triple battles like I said. So we put King K. Rool in the middle spot. I think that puts him out in the middle, so we can intimidate all three. And let's put the 2 highest level guys at the bottom so they don't accidentally get in a fight. And then Julius can also come here for Icy Winds. Alright. Let's start climbing this tower here. HB Charles is a great idea. It kind of sounds like a author, right? Who was the author, like Lovecraft? Was it JB or HP Lovecraft, I think. So it's kind of similar to that. Dragon Tail can miss, so I guess in this situation I'll just spam Covet, but damn, that does 0, bro. And it's Life Orb? What? Is this a Violite? Like, there's no way it's doing under half. I know Covet's not stab, it's a weak attack. I get that, but bruh. You see what I mean? Like, plus I know I got that bold nature on me, but dog. And Covet and Detail are both like same power, but the issue with Detail is it's a negative priority attack. Covet should blow this thing up. I guess if he does have a Hydreigon, right? Fairy coverage is good for that. I don't know how that lives either, bro. What? Interesting. Don't go Darm. It's too high level. Yeah, I'm looking at the time on the clock too. I only got 10 minutes. There's no way we can do this today, but it's unfortunate. I'm gonna go for the Home Claws so that I don't miss Rock Slide or Dragon Tail. I'm gonna try to sweep with this guy. And we're running back to heal. We dodged the Dragon Rush like a boss. Now we got 100% accurate Rock Slides. I think I might lead this guy and just try to rip a Home Claws turn 1. Now, remember what I said the other day? Setting up turn 1 never works, ever. I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail because that's gonna be faster anyway. You never want to go for Swords Dance, Dragon Dance turn 1 in a battle, but oddly enough in this fight, like if we could get this full setup turn 1, that we could go ham. Especially if it's faster than like a couple mons on his team, because then we get Rock Slide flinches too. Maybe I go Lumberry over Focus Sash. Of course, that's like, look at the damage too. He did exactly 50%. 105 out of 210. So maybe he low rolls here. Hey. Alright. And now we have the 2 slow guys here. Wonderful. Alright, Julius P. Get in there, man. No point to go for Icy Wind. You can miss too. Jeez. Again, this doesn't have a Dragon Dance boost anymore because I phased it out the first time. Is everything in this game like Adamant 252? Because think about that for a second, right? That was a Fracture that just did 50% to Jellicent with an Outrage. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Brove still has a Haxorus. Are we talking about getting one-shot by an Outrage? Like, there's no way a Fracture, a regular Fracture that's not fully trained is that strong. To do 50% to Jellicent, there's no way. Destiny Bond kind of shies too. Wait a minute. We can get that back with a hard skill though. I'm so confused about this game. It's good because this is the way I like to play Pokemon, but I don't expect to see this kind of stuff in like a casual playthrough, you know? How did Fracture do 50% with an Outrage? Just a neutral stab Outrage. Oh, this has got to be Bug Dragon as well then, or just all 4 Mons are Violet. I don't know. What the heck, bro? Let me try to willow this full. We're gonna lose the 1v1, so might as well. If I tank this though, we're gonna get a big hit off of the Hex. Nice. That way, Jelly. Well, that doesn't help, but we're doing at least 70% with this Hex. At least. That was more like 65% because it wasn't that full. Calculations are a little rusty. It's only a Vibrava too. Damn, bruh. We ended up having to use all 4 of these guys. And look, these were all middle evos. They're not even... This was a Servine, a Vibrava, a Fracture, and one other middle evo. What is Drayden gonna bring to the party, you know? Regardless, I don't have enough time left to get there today, but that's kind of why I didn't want to say it in the intro, because I know there's a lot we had to do before this. I'm just going to run back to the center. Oh, we should have actually... Let me read that again. The ones on the right emphasize attack, so worse defense. The ones on the left emphasize defense. Return the dragon's head, step on the triangle to yeah, okay. It's always, I like the touch that the dragon's holding a Pokeball as well. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if we can at least clear the path to Drayden, because it'd be nice to come back next time, rip the intro, and just get after it against bro. That's a pretty good outro spot right there. Just rock out. that guy's got a Megastar Raptor. Okay, man. If I can't even beat a team of middle evos right there, what we gonna do against the boss, man? And now that was singles right there, but I think the other ones, at least I hope, but I kind of remember them being like triple in rotation battles, so. We're going up the far right side because we're gonna bang it out against the hyper offense. And hopefully we can take some one-shots. It might not be a good idea, but I don't want to go left side because the Mons are going to be bulkier. Right side is high risk, high reward. But it potentially goes quicker, so let's do this side. Alright. 3 Mons, okay. Oh, it's singles again? Damn. Why does this guy show up as, this should show up on the defensive side, not the offensive side. Okay. Raw dogging 75% Dragon Rushes. Got you. Not surprised. And Pharos is also a dragon, huh? So let's go ahead and just covet this. Actually, Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword a little bit stronger. And then we'll go down to Dragon Pulse. Nice. That's okay because we got Krook for this. Take it out with Earthquake. We probably outspeed Drudagon as well. Take that out with an EQ. And then we'll see what else. What's the third Mon in the bag? You have a Shucka. That's crazy. We still got a nickname Darm. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to go all the way back there. This thing lived with the Shucka, of course. Dude. My goodness. What? Everything... Okay, so like... Knowing what I know about damage calculations... Everything is hitting way harder than it normally does in vanilla versions of Pokemon, right? Like official games. Well, let's go hit hard with the Dragon Gem, but this whole playthrough has been very sus in the sense that I think these guys are like fully EV trained. I don't know. Either way, it's fun. Like, I like this, but the damage is just not, the math is not mathing in all these fights. But I like it. It's good. It's good. It should go down to Hex anyway. It doesn't? Damn. I know Confusion doesn't boost that damage of Hex, but I thought it would still take it out anyway. Nice. That works too. Okay. Last mon is just the Druddigon that we Dragon-tailed out first. And then we'll rip a couple revives and go do the last trainer, but that's pretty much it. That's all the time I got for today. Unfortunate, but at least the path to the gym leader are gonna be cleared now, so 2 for 2 with Dragon Rushes. Yeah, I bet, buddy. So at least we can go straight to Drayden next time. This is fun. I mean, I'm not trying to say like anything bad about this game. It's been really fun to do this playthrough. It's just the damage calcs compared to. Oh wait, let me read that again. Compared to like all the other playthroughs I've played over the years is just kind of confusing. Because these mons are stronger than you expect, right? So you got to bring your A game or you won't get smacked. The one on the right's triple battles. The one on the left is rotation. I'd rather just do triples. Okay. Let's use these to heal up. And let's bang out this last fight here. Now this is good because nobody's going to break level cap. Even if we got to bust out Darm at the end of this fight. That's fine. Okay. So we need nicknames for Braviary, Amoonguss, and Darm. Although Darm we're gonna go with Charles. Okay. Let's do this. Triple battles. What a L mechanic, man. Game Freak tried to cook. There's a reason we've never seen him since. Gibble, Garchomp, and Gabite. I'm so glad I went this way. That's fire. Let's go. Intimidate's obviously going to help here. What a great lineup right there. Alright. We're just going to gang up on Chomp. I'm just going to fire off an EQ. I don't even care. And then we'll Icy Wind these two on the right. Probably going to do more damage to myself than I will to the opponent, but it's whatever. Another gym with perma-gravity in effect, I guess. See if it has rough skin. It does. Alright, well, as long as we connect Icy Wind, it'll take out Chomp and Gibble. And then we just gotta deal with the Gabite, which isn't. Okay, Gibble avoided, that's fine. At least we'll get rid of Chomp. Alright. That works out, that works out. It's just a Gibble, we're good. Oh, wait a minute, Shadow Claw gonna hurt. This is the only way I can win battles, is if we go up against baby mons like Gibble. Every other time I've been getting smoked. Alright, well, Giga Drain, Gabite, and also... Actually, we'll just Rock Slide to try to hit both. And I'll just Hex Gibble. See if we can get a flinch. If we don't get a flinch, that's going to hurt Amoonguss bad. But it... Oh, it did go into... Raging Fury triggers Rocky Helmet. I didn't even know that. Alright, Giga Drain should take it out. And the path to Drayden is now clear. Sheesh. Ooh, maybe we go back and we do a Hail Mary quick ball on Virizion. You never know. You never know. Let's try that once. Cause I'm actually out of time. I gotta go, but if we catch Virizion, we'll put it in the thumbnail. It'll give us something to do with that. If not, I think the only Pokemon I haven't used yet in a thumbnail is Darmanitan. I've used the other 5. I used Darumaka earlier in the playthrough, but I haven't used Darmanitan yet, so... you know, assuming we don't get Virizion right now, I'll have to use Darmanitan for this thumbnail, and then I'm out of ammo. For the rest of the playthrough, I got no other options to put in the thumbnail, because we'll have used everybody, so... You know, we're gonna have to start catching legendaries from every episode here on out, if we want to have, you know, some kind of Pokemon to put in the thumbnail. So, because there's no Megas in this game, I can't use Megas. Let's go for the Hail Mary quick ball. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can save Darm for part 13 instead. Okay. This is it. One thing though, I have to drop a save here first. Because if we do fail to catch this, I'm just gonna run away from it. But I won't save after hitting the outro, right? We'll turn it off and then that way we can try to catch it next time. I messed up with Cobalion. We can't actually catch that anymore. Okay, that's why you always gotta save stuff for the end of the episodes. I gotta remember that. Alright. Let's do this, Virizion. Just stay in the quick ball. Make life easier for everybody here. But if not, we can still catch it next time. We do have Master Ball, but save that for something else. We're gonna have to use Kyurem and Zekrom and stuff like that in the thumbnails once we get later in the playthrough. That's fine. We'll get it next time. Okay. Jeez. It's the one-hitter quitter. If I had 10 more minutes to play around with, I would I would stay and try to throw more Pokeballs at this, but I've already gone way too long. I gotta get off. So we'll Flare Blitz this clown and one-shot it. And then we'll just hit the outro. I'll go back inside the city, though. Okay. Well, next time we do one of these, which will be next Wednesday, we're gonna see what we can do against Drayden. I gotta make sure I don't save here, so we can try to catch that thing again next time. Alright. Where's a good spot? Gotta find a spot where there ain't too many NPCs. How about this? Sure. Okay. Don't save. Hands off the controller. That's gonna do it for today. And this was part 12. Okay. For the sake of the YouTube recording, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off at this point. I don't know why the music's so quiet. It was louder further down in the city. Anyways, that's gonna do it here for part 12. We are ready to take on Drayden next time when we come back for part 13. And with all that being said, for anybody that is finding this video in the future over on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action today. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.